Ah, welcome, my friend, my fellow traveler. Welcome to my oasis. Yes, I can see that you have traveled far and wide, many miles across the barren sands to get to these lands. What's that? You look desperately parched. Is that right? Do you care for a drink of water? Yes, well, I thought so. Here, my friend, of course, you can have all the water that you desire. But first tell me, what is your name, my friend? Greetings. It is a pleasure to meet you. Myself, I am a humble servant of the sands. Do not ask, for I do not think you wish to know the answer to that question. No, don't worry about me. I do the worrying here, and I worry plenty about you, my friend. No, tell me, one does not often come across travelers looking as foreign as you and as worn as you. It seems that many adventures have crossed your path, or that you may have crossed the path of many great adventures or adventurers. Yes. What is that you carry in your pockets there? Is it gold? Rubies? Is it emerald? Diamonds, perhaps, or roses of the desert? Petrified sand? A drink. Of course, my friend. Of course you may drink. Here you go. Oh. It did not reach your mouth, you say? That is very curious. I wonder, you think the water could be a mirage, a phantasm of your sights, an imagination, a manifestation born from the depths of your thirsty soul? Yes. I do believe that is what you're wondering right now. Do not fear. I am as real as the spirits of these lands. I am as real as the roses that grow beneath the sands. I am as real as our forefathers who walked these lands. I am as real as you, my friend. Man of woman born, woman of man born. What really is the difference. There is no difference. So here, have another sip. Oh. The water did not reach your lips, I see. I wonder. That is indeed strange, but water seems to have evaporated from the flask here. You must have drunk. You must have drunk. No. Have some more then. I will join you in a toast. Cheers. To the spirit of the desert. Yes. Oh, you're right. This is truly a treasure. One must protect it and keep it safe from all manner of predators, attackers, bandits and robbers out here. Yes. But I needn't worry about you, now do I? No, I do not believe I do. You look like a kind soul. So, these adventures you talked about, tell me about them. Tell me about the dangers that you overcame to get here, to my sanctuary. Oh, really? And how many of you went out on this expedition? And yet, you come here to me all alone and by yourself. So, did your friends abandon you? Or did you abandon your friends? I see. That really is tragic. But it does seem like the circumstances forced upon you all. Yes. I know it happens that way sometimes. I know sometimes we encounter beings and events that we did not predict, that our minds did not conjure up before they came upon us. I know it is impossible to see into another human's soul. Impossible to know what they truly are up to. And impossible to know who you will meet on your way. Yes. And me, you ask? No. I do not come across many travelers. I do not come across many friends. I do not come across many foes. I do not come across many human beings at all. My partners in this realm of realities, the snakes that burrow up from the depths of the sand, the lizards that hide under the few rocks, manage to survive under the burning hot sun here. My food is the precious few greens growing in my garden, well protected by the benevolent spirits of the desert. Oh, the desert does take care of its own. Believe me, it does take care of you if you take care of it. Oh, the sun, it beats too strong. The sun beats its drum. Is that not how the poem goes? Oh, of course. You may have some more water. Here you go. You have it all. Drink up, my friend. And I will fetch some more. One moment. And thus the flask is filled, and we live to survive another day. The sanctifying power of pure desert water. There really is nothing better, wouldn't you agree? Yes. Now, my friend, you have told me what brought you here, but I have yet to hear where you are going next. Are you going west? Are you going east? Or could you be going north? Do you have a plan? Do you have a destination? You wish to ask for my advice? Well, of course, my friend. I'm only too happy to advise any traveler that comes this way. To the west, you should fear the wolves of the desert. These are not your ordinary wolves. from another climate, from a land with dirt, forest, rain from the skies above. No. These are wolves bred and born out of the sand. These are wolves whose howls will haunt you in the night. And these are wolves whose paws you will have no chance to outrun if you are not careful. For in the desert, fear and acting on fear is your worst enemy. Panicking is the worst you can do. You come upon one of them, you must not turn your back. You must not run from it, but stand straight and tall and proud. You must show every little ounce of strength that you have in your mind and body and soul, and you must project it from your eyes, and you must meet its gaze. You must not fear it, and you must show it that you do not fear it. And if the wolf, or even the pack of wolves, or the alpha male advances in spite of this, you will raise your hands and you will make a fist, and you will punch the wolf in its snout. And if you drum up the courage to do so, it will run away. Its pack will turn to dust again. It will be like the desert sands. The desert wind blows over them. They evaporate. They return to the element from which they came. They become hills in the desert once more, until the next traveler comes their way, and the next traveler is tested for courage, conviction, soul. You must remember to hydrate along your way. Of course, you may fill your flask at my oasis when you are ready to travel further. Now to the east. You must be even more careful. To the east are not creatures you will be used to knowing. To the east are not creatures that you have ever seen with your eyes in this mortal realm. To the east are not the spirits, but the ghosts. The ghosts. The ghosts and the witches of the desert. And you will not know them by their looks. You will not know them by their voices. No, you will know them by the chill of ice in your veins. When you meet them, they will not speak to you. You will not see them. But you will sense them even so. They will invade your mind, your thoughts. They will access your memories, your feelings. They will access your deepest wishes and desires, your darkest fears and deepest shame. They will put you to the test. What test is it? You know, I wish I could tell you, but sadly I can't, for I've never myself found the courage to even walk their direction. But you may be braver than me. Sometimes, well, even oftentimes, we cannot tell just by the looks of a man or a woman. No, oftentimes it takes much, much more to show who you really are. And believe me, if you venture to the ghosts and the witches in the desert, they will test your spirits. You will only come out of there alive if you remain true to yourself, and if you prove yourself to be worthy of crossing. And north, the final opportunity. Well, that, my friend, my fellow traveler, will require all of your imagination, even to conjure up the faintest image of what will meet you behind me. I cannot describe it for you, even if I were to put it into words. Words would not be sufficient. They would not count for much. Words are the poorest substitute for, well, true communication between humans. True communication between minds, between imaginations. But, my friend, I will pose the question to you now. What direction you wish to go? To the east, to the west, or to the north? Very well. Know that I respect your choice. And please, before you go, why don't you have drink of water to quench your thirst. You will need it, my friend.